Hi stationery friends, welcome to Ginger Peachy Stationery. My name is Sarah, and if you're thinking to yourself, what have I gotten myself into? I just want you to know, I am thinking the same thing. My dog is here with me. He made a little noise, so if you hear him, I'm sorry. So I was thinking today, what could I share? And I thought, you know what? I love pink pens. I love pink pens. I have loved them for a while, and so why not try to round up all of my pink pens, at least as many as I could, and share them with you. I'll start by, just saying, like, I know the idea of like a pink pen is not super revolutionary. Like, there have been colored pens for a long time, and I grew up with like gel pens in all the different colors. In middle school, we used those like milky colored ones, and our teachers would get so mad because they could hardly read it. But we would use those milky pens, and we used things like these Uniball pens. Did y'all use these Uniball Vision pens? This was like a status symbol at my school. If you had, a pencil bag full of these Uniball Vision pens, and what brand? I guess Zebra had the milky gel pens. You were, cool. So, this is, I've always liked pens, but a few years ago, really right before I got heavily into fountain pens, this pen came across my radar. Brad Dowdy, the pen addict, had this same pen. This is a Karis Customs Bolt. And when I saw this pen, something in me was just like, this is revolutionary. I know that sounds so silly, but something just triggered in me that like pink pens, like, you're used to pens just being like black and blue, and occasionally you have your fun gel pens, but like I didn't grow up. I had them in middle school, but like, when you go into any office, all your pens are black and blue and green and maybe red, just not a lot of excitement. When I saw this, I was just like, this is amazing. So I picked up this Karis Customs Bolt, and shortly thereafter, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Shortly thereafter, Karis stopped making this pen in this color. They still make a Bolt, and I actually saw that they had a Type 2, like a new version, and they might have brought the pink back. But I loved this, and from then on I was like so excited about pink pens. Some of these I will kind of swatch for you. This just has some kind of regular Parker Quink Flow refill, so not too exciting. The same kind that goes into like a Parker Jotter, but this is what kicked off my pink pen obsession. And so then when I started being into fountain pens, I fell in love with pink fountain pens. So all right, let's go through some pens really quickly. I'm not really sure how to do this, guys. Okay. So I'm going to start down here with like the regular pens. Uniball 1. I'm sure you have seen these. This is a gel pen. I don't know if you want to see some swatches, but I'm going to try to do a few here. Is it in the frame? Let's see. My thing is not updating. This is in the 0.5, and it is pink. So 0.5. I will show like an more up close of these when I get closer to the end. Up next, this is the Pilot Better pen, which were kind of hard to come by in pink, but I love the black ones, and so I got really excited when I saw these. I think I bought them on eBay. This is in the fine point Pilot Better. This is a regular ballpoint, and the black ones have been around forever and ever, and the blue ones, y'all have seen these. I love them. I love the little clicky sound that the tip makes on your page. A friend of mine in high school and I were obsessed. This is the Zebra Click Art. It is a felt tip, and these are retractable. That's why they're like special, is because they are retractable and they don't dry out. I think this is the coral color. It also comes in pink, but I prefer the coral. I do also have the pink, and I left it at my office, but there is a pink that. This is a uni Jetstream color in the 0.5 size. You really can't, it's terrible. I like Jetstreams, and I like the 0.5 in black, but this pink, you just cannot see it hardly at all. It's fine, but it's not very good. Here is that Uniball Vision, which also comes in like a dark pink. All right, let's see. I know that I'm not doing these. These are Rollerball. They're like liquid ink in there. This was like completely revolutionary to, you know, 7th grade me, 6th grade me. Loved those. I just moved these out of the way. The illustrious Energel. I love the Pentel Energel. This is probably my favorite gel pen. I'm sure you all have seen it. This is a 0.7. The pink is fantastic. It writes super smoothly. My favorite type of the Energel is actually this one. What is it called? The Energel, like it has a name for it being a stick pen rather than a retractable. I really like it. I like that it's capped. I like that it's doesn't have that rubber grip that can kind of get weird after a while. I really like these. So look for those if you, oh, I think it's called the Energel Flash. If you like Energels, I say give that a try. I'm trying to move something off my desk. Up next, the Bic Click, and I realized that this is lavender, but it has a pink ink in here. So the regular Bic Click, which the pink is also a little bit purplier than pink, but it's not purple. Love these still to this day. Have y'all tried these, what's the brand? Kaco, K-A-C-O gel pens that you can get the whole pack on Amazon. I'm not really sure where else you can get them, but there's like 20 in a box and they are really good. I haven't used this one for a while. Oh, but it writes just fine. I think these are 0.5. They're really nice and they're pretty inexpensive. So check those out. You can get the big box on Amazon of all the different colors. Fantastic. Then the Pilot Juice. I tried, oh, this one is working. I think this one is a 0.7 and this one is just in the color pink. I like the Pilot Juice, but I don't actually reach for gel pens all that often, and usually there's others that I just reach for before this one. The Energel specifically. Here it is also in coral pink. I grabbed both, I guess. So, oh, here is another version of the Energel. I love the Energel, guys. Is this? Yeah, this is pink. Okay, because there is also red. This is called the Energel Kuro, K-U-R-O, I think. And it is just another retractable version, but they are just so sleek looking with this little gold band near the tip. So yeah, those are super nice. The Zebra mild liners, I mean, you've seen these. You don't need me to write with a mild liner, but I do really love my Zebra mild liners, and the pink ones get used a lot because I like pink pens. This is the Marvy lip pen, which is kind of something that it's like a love-hate thing, I think. And even for me, like, I love them sometimes. They're a little felt tip pen. This one is in a neon pink, kind of the body is kind of a corally pink, but the color that comes out is very much a Lisa Frank neon pink. I like these sometimes. They're fun little pens. This is the Kuretake Zig Clean Color Dot. These are super cool because you can make all the different size dots. And then on the other side is a, a sharp, what's the word I'm trying to use? A fine liner. That's the word I'm trying to come up with. These little Dong-A Miffy pens, I bought one of these on Jet Pens and I really liked it. And so I ended up buying a whole pack of all the colors on Amazon. They're just little cute gel pens. Let's see, this is Miffy pen. And they are super good. I don't know, I just like them. So, oh, I think, am I wrong? I think they're scented. I think these are scented. I'm not positive. I think they are. And then last couple of non-fountain pens. This is a, this is a Schaefer ballpoint that looks a lot like the Parker Jotter, but I like it better, honestly. I have quite a few Parker Jotters. In fact, I think I have a pink one that I did not get. But I don't know. The refill in this one is better. It just is. So I just picked this up at Office Depot and I really like it. This actually lives with my ink tracker notebook. So let me put that back where it goes. All right. And then this Retro 51 in bubblegum. If you saw my Retro 51 video, you will have seen this pen. I just started Siri and I didn't mean to. Okay, good. My video didn't end. This is a beauty of a bubblegum Retro 51. These are not available anymore. They're called monochrome, and there was like a purple, green, yellow, and pink. And I hunted down a pink and paid a little more for it than I usually would have, but isn't it a stunner? I just think it's gorgeous. And I've got a ballpoint refill in there. It's not anything special. So there's that. And the last non-fountain pens I have actually match a fountain pen. So these are this is the Kaweco Sport, which everyone knows and loves, in the color. What is this color, y'all? I know this. It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me in this pretty like translucent pink color. And that's the Kaweco Sport. It's got a silver tone nib, and so I love to put a clip on them. And it's called Blush Pitaya. That's what it's called. I loved this so much that I ended up grabbing also the Rollerball and the ballpoint. There is also like a pencil and a clutch pencil. I don't use pencils very much, and so I just did not get it, but that's the little ballpoint, which is a great little grab and, you know, keep it next to a notepad kind of pen. The Rollerball, I have honestly not used in probably a year. I don't know. I don't love Rollerballs. I probably should not have bought this. So I need to see if I can get maybe a ballpoint refill for it to put in there instead or something. I don't know. But I just was obsessed with this color, and so ended up with a small collection. So there's that. On to fountain pens. Keeping with Kaweco, this is I think it's just the regular pink Skyline Sport, maybe. It was not a special edition or anything. I picked this up at a local office supply store, and it is just a beauty. And the last Kaweco is the Kaweco Perkio in Peony Blossom. The word peony, I love those flowers, but it is a hard word to say. If you have not tried, oh, this has some moisture in it. I need to clean that. If you have not tried a Kaweco Perkio, it is a great, because it's inked. Oh, that's right. That's why I would have ink in the cap a little bit. That's because it has ink in the pen. These are a great little, beginner pen or kind of a throw around, pen. They're super cute. They work really well. This one has been inked probably for 2 months or more, and it stays, ready to write. I have really enjoyed it. I really like it with this green color too. I don't know why I keep putting that in there. Let's see. So then I have these three, these were Moon Man when I bought them, pens. Now they are, what, Mahjong, I believe. I'm trying to see if I'm in frame, and I can't see my watch when I'm holding the pens over there. Anyway, this one I really enjoy because you can, you know, it's just a little tiny pocket pen. It's like smaller than a lipstick, and it writes pretty decently, actually. Oh goodness. You can change the nibs out in these for others, which I did with this one. I bought a an Edison nib and put it in there, and it doesn't work great. I don't really know if there's an issue with the seal. To be honest, I have just not been impressed super much with Moon Man pens. This one, I had the glass dip nib with it, and I guess I broke it. I think I broke the tip of it and ended up throwing it away. So now I just have, you know, this little, I think it's a little fude nib, little fine fude nib. I like the shape of this one a lot. And these, like the bodies are really great. The nibs I just can't get along with very well. This was a fountain pen revolution pen of some kind. I apologize for not looking up what it's called. It did not work for me. It would not hold ink for some reason. Now, some people have really good experiences with fountain pen revolution. I just did not. I don't know. I only inked it one time, and I feel like the ink like poured out of the nib, and I should have done more to like get a replacement or something, and I just didn't. It was pretty inexpensive. So, I don't know. Would I recommend Fountain Pen Revolution? Probably not. This is a Picasso brand pen, which I got off of Amazon. I think it's really pretty, and honestly, it is a snap cap, but it's got this like a rubber seal or something that makes it close really firmly. Picasso is the brand, and this writes really well. I usually don't like metal pens. I still really don't like metal pens, but this one is very narrow. I don't ink it very often. Like it's not in heavy rotation for me, but it is pretty, and it feels pretty good in my hand. And so I do like it. And it was like 15 or 20 bucks. Anyway, something to look at if you're, you know, looking for something inexpensive. Moving on. I can probably move this notebook. I don't know. I'm keeping it for white balance. Pelikan M205 in Star Ruby. It's not exactly pink, but it is in the pink family. It's a red pink. And this is one of my favorite pens. The ink that goes with it is one of my most favorite inks. And this pen, I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but it is just really beautiful, and I'm really enjoying it. It was a limited edition in 2019, maybe, or 2020. 2019, I think. Maybe 2020. Okay, these two are both Sailor pens. This one is the Sailor Pro Gear Slim in Momo. It's called the, Festival Seasons or something? Is that what it's called? But anyway, if you look up Sailor Momo, M-O-M-O, you'll find this one. This is a really beautiful baby pink with a little subtle shimmer that that you can almost not see, but it is there. Is it similar to, it's even lighter than the Blush Pitaya Kaveco, but it's so pretty. And then this one is a Nagasawa Pro Gear, which is a Sailor brand, you know, I believe. I bought this from Jet Pens, and this one also has like a subtle shimmer all around. It doesn't say Sailor, it says Nagasawa, and it has the little ink bottle finial. I don't know if that's going to show up. I really need to find a way. Does anybody know if your iPad can be, if I can make my iPad a, you know, like Words work for me, please. A screen that I can look at to see if I'm in frame. What's the word? I'm sorry. For a monitor. Can I use my iPad to like see what you are seeing? Because I feel like I'm probably not in frame. Anyway, those are my two Sailor-esque pens. One Benu. This is the Benu Euphoria in Spring Blossom, I think. This pen is gorgeous. It is gigantic. The blue one I also loved. It looked like a blue sky with like white clouds. And I was so tempted to get it so many times, but I did not. I was good, and now I kind of wish I did. But Benu pens never fail. Everyone has been good. This is one of my few inked up pens here. But yeah, that one is gorgeous. This was my Grail pen. This pen is a Pilot Vanishing Point in the 2011. It says it right here. It's number 855 of 2011. It's from the year 2011, and it was the special edition. And it is gorgeous. It is highly sought after. I found it from a Japanese seller, brand new. And I paid a little more than retail for it a few years ago, and I have not regretted it one moment. This is like one that will never leave my collection. I recently had a great deal from Pen Chalet and changed out the nib unit from a broad to a medium, and I have been using it so much more. I can't write the word medium. But the broad that I had was kind of mushy feeling, and the medium is a lot more precise, and I've been liking it. No regrets. No regrets. Kaweco, no, why am I saying that? A Pilot Kakuno, how do you say this? This is my only Kakuno. I've almost bought other ones a few times. I like the transparent color, like family edition. This is in a fine nib. I know I have not really been telling you what nibs I have, but this one is cute. A great beginner pen. A great throw in your bag and not worry about it pen. Quick grab and pop the cap. You know, don't have to unscrew a cap kind of pen. Love it. This is the Laban 825. Is it 825 or 325, guys? I don't know. In Sakura pink. This is a gorgeous pen. This like ivory resin. It's not ivory. It's ivory colored resin. And then the pink. They're just beautiful. I love this pen. It is inked with Star Ruby, which I told you is one of my most favorite inks. So if you have not seen Star Ruby ink, here it is. It was a limited edition, but you can still find it here and there, and it's beautiful. This was my second fountain pen ever. I grew up around them. My dad was a fountain pen user, and then I had some of those like Schaefer calligraphy sets, and then a couple of little throwaway ones. But this was my second fountain pen when I got back into fountain pens as an adult. My first one was the neon yellow Lamy Safari, and then my second was this coral Lamy Safari. It was a limited edition. I think it was like the pen of the year or whatever. I don't have a great relationship with these anymore. I don't tend to like the nibs. I think I want to buy some replacement nibs for them, and because I do like them. I don't get along with the grip super well. Like, I just don't hold the pen like they want you to. I kind of put my finger on top instead of on the sides. But I hang on to this one and the neon one. I sold all the other ones I had because they were my first ones, and I just like the colors a lot. TWSBI Ecos. I have 3 pink ones. I missed out on this one. I was kind of outside of the pen world for a little while and missed this one, and so I had to kind of hunt one down. I think I ordered it from Japan. This is the standard Pink. Was it limited? I don't know. I think maybe it was, but it was just called Pink. There's some like black fuzz on these from my pen case, which I am replacing soon. So sorry about that. And then the transparent pink. But love my TWSBI Ecos, and these pinks are beautiful. 3 Franklin Christophs in Salmon Glow. This color is called Salmon Glow. When I saw this color, I was obsessed with it. I set alerts for Franklin Christoph to watch for when they came back in stock. And over the course of time, have picked up 3 in this color because I love it. I love it. So this is the model 20. It is just a slip cap. They say that there's something proprietary in these little rings right here. It's not rings, but these little like cutouts right here that helps the cap seal. And it does. Like, it seals really well. I've never had an issue with a 20 drying out. And I think I own 3 of them. And they just really don't dry out. They do really well. And then these are a 46, model 46 and a model 45. So they're basically the same pen, the same shape of pen, but one is bigger and one is smaller. One has a number 6 nib, and this one has a number 5 nib, thus the 46 and the 45. So there are those. You can see their caps are a little bit, you know, different size, but the same shape. So I love those. This is another Franklin Christoph model 45, and this color is called Pearl Pink, I want to say. Y'all, it is so dark outside, and I'm having to use like artificial light. So I know that my lighting is not good, and it's something I'm gonna work on. But anyway, another 45. This was a pandemic purchase, and I really like it. Probably some of my stimulus check paid for that. This is a Franklin Christoph. Nope. This is an Edison Nouveau Premier, which was the limited edition pens that Goulet pens did with Edison. Do they still do those? I'm not really sure, but I own 2. And this one was just called Cherry Blossom, I want to say. And this was like one of the standard ones. This one was not limited at the time. So this is called the Nouveau Premier by Edison, and you can probably still find some on the Goulet Pens website. If not in this color, then in another. This was one of my first like very long pens. This pen is very long and it's very pointy. Like you could put somebody's eye out with these points if you had to. But I like this shape actually a lot better than like a flat top pen. I think I really prefer like the cigar shape, but I do really like this. And then last but not least are Platinum. I recently acquired 4 colors of this Platinum Meteor. This is a great little like fine point, snap cap, inexpensive pen. I really like this. It's still got the proprietary Platinum slip and seal cap that like seals up the ink, the nib, so that it doesn't dry out. It's a similar size and shape to the Kaweco Perkio, just a smaller cap, but it has the same nib. This nib has, I'm gonna see if you can see it. It has a little star on it. Has little stars on it, and it's very cute. Can you see that? I don't know. I think you can maybe see it. It's very cute. It has the same nib as a Platinum Plaisir. And even the grip is like the same grip section. I don't know if they're interchangeable. I have not tried that, but they look, you know, the same shape and the same size and the same nib. So the Plaisir I have out as kind of an honorable mention because it's pink, but it's not totally pink. So there's the Meteor. This is the Platinum Cool, I think is what it's called. This one is cool. It has a clear feed, which when I got it was like, that is so cool. So when you put ink in there, you can see the ink right here in this part of the feed. This is like a $50 Platinum pen. The nib is really nice. It's upgraded from these, which there's no problem with these more inexpensive ones at all. But, you know, it does feel a little bit nicer somehow. Has that same, you know, platinum cap seal so that it doesn't dry out. And yeah, I really like it. Nice little snap cap pen, you know, that's easy to grab and go. And then these two are Platinum 3776. This was the Nice Lilas, Lilas, which I think was just like lilac. So it's kind of purpley pink, but it is pink. Because I do also have the purple one, and it is much more purple than this one. But this is a beauty of a pen. I do not use it nearly enough. I've got to ink this up once I empty some other pens. But it is such a beauty and a joy to use. I really like these. And then this platinum is the 3776 in Sakura Celluloid. I can't remember where I got this. I want to say from Anderson Pens or Venice. Anyway, when I got it, I only paid like $150 for it or something. Like, I did not pay a really exorbitant amount for it. And now these are way more expensive. So if you can get your hands on a Sakura Celluloid pen, I recently saw that Hyperpentilate on Instagram got one, and she has posted some really beautiful pictures of it. It's like a beautiful, like, glistening, just a beautiful pen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, and then a couple of honorable mentions. My Woodshed Pink and Green Crush. That's what I call this. I love this pen very much, and it is mostly pink, but also green. And then I went ahead and grabbed the SD Candies. They are not pink pens, but they have pink in them. So they're worth mentioning. They're always worth mentioning because they're beautiful. These are the Esterbrook SDs in Candy from earlier this year. And then my Little Pen Designs in Candy Nougat. I can't remember. Oh, is it called an Acadia? In Candy Nougat, and it just has a pink finial, but it still falls into my pink pen family. So not really, but anyway, I'm mentioning it anyway because I want to, and this is my video. So anyway, there are most of the pink pens that I own. I hope that this was not too ridiculous an idea. If you hated this, I don't know, you could nicely let me know, hey, I don't want to see any more videos like this. But I have a feeling that if you have been with me to the end, then you probably didn't hate it too much. I now have to sort through these and figure out which ones are inked and put them back in my pen case. But anyway, thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I'm going to go watch this in a minute and see how much is in frame. And hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you who have subscribed to my channel. I think this is my 10th video, and I'm kind of proud of that. And so I guess why not make it a pink one? Oh, one thing I wanted to share, so I guess it'll just be for those of you who stay to the end, is that my Instagram username used to be Ink in a Pink Pen. And I have changed it not too long ago to Ginger Peachy Pens because I just felt like, I don't know, ink in a pink pen was kind of a mouthful and hard to type because I had like underscores between the words. But anyway, I was that dedicated to pink pens that I made my Instagram handle, my pen Instagram handle, Ink in a Pink Pen. So anyway, thank you again, and I hope to see you next time.